We're going live. All right. So I hope this is working. It looks like the audio working. Give us a thumbs up if the audio is working, or a thumbs down if you can't hear us. Look at that quality. The quality looks great. All right, guys. So we're live from the shop on YouTube. We got Dave over here, and he's just bringing back memories. I don't know. He's just jacking around with that thing. We have this alarm, and we're trying to figure out how to prank our neighbor. We got him pretty good earlier with a horn, but that's not what we're here about. I guess live stream may be the future, James. Yeah. What do you think? So we got my buddy James from Build Teen Race over here. He went live on his channel the other night and basically used a real camera and like a microphone, and it goes to the laptop instead of like me standing around here like going like this, like scrolling through the comments, which works really well. But he did that the other night on his channel, and then so now we decided, hey, let's come out, let's try it at the shop. So we're gonna go live over here for like 30-45 minutes and see what you guys think about us basically just being live here at the shop. We got the RSX. I don't know where to look because I keep looking over there at the laptop, but then we got this thing. Can we flip the screen around? Can we do that? Oh, that door's open, huh? Yep, we're stuck. Oh.
Kinda.
We're figuring it out. Oh yeah, this is better. Now I at least can see the shop. So this is the first time actually going live with a setup like this. So Sean, if you see any good comments, just let them know.
Yeah.
What should we do? Get to working on something? Look at Dave. I almost want to pick a camera and point it at Dave. Dave's just jacking around over there, playing with the little.
Go get Randy. Go.
So we need to show them the video of the Randy thing. I feel like I want the camera right here. Oh, we got a super chat. Build one more, $5. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. One of the best channels. Can't wait to get big like y'all one day. So shout out to Build One More. Let's go check out the Civic. Sean? Oh yeah. 50? Oh yeah, do you think we should just pull the camera off of the thing? Does it have a little quick thing?
We can.
Or you just want to be nice to the HDMI cable?
Either way.
So let me know about the quality.
If it drops off.
Maybe what I should do is I should watch myself live right here. That might. Well, then I could look at the comments and I could do all that other stuff.
Buddy,
update YouTube. Motion auto clips. So we got the Civic over here. Signed in as Motion Auto. I'm just trying to pull up the chat. Signed in as Motion Auto. What a great video.
The chat. How's it looking?
It looks like it's good.
Great, yeah.
Look at me.
That's you.
Slow mode is on.
That's what mine said.
How much does it cost to touch the beard at an event? $5. That's from the Black Dragon.
I can do it for free though.
Yeah, Sean can touch it for free, I guess. LT4 swap the Saab transmission in the RSX. Honestly, I think an LSX all-wheel drive thing would be a lot of fun. Maybe what we could do is we could take the K series out here and put this in the Kivo.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. And then what we'll do is put a turbo LS all-wheel drive Civic in this, but it would be like LS4 long, mounted the wrong way. And it would actually work. But yeah, the audio seems like it's doing good. Patrick Mutable, how you doing? Doing well, mate. Love your work and inspiration. Come and fix New Zealand lockdown, please. Oh, yeah. So I actually FaceTimed Patrick. He accidentally called me on Instagram, and I called him back. And he was having an issue getting his packages. So he's a VIP member, and he had 2 memberships, and was only some stuff would show up, and then other times it wouldn't. But I think they're holding back packages, getting shipped. Maybe they whatever it was. But it wasn't an issue with us. It was just the postal service and the USPS or something like that. But yeah, so this right here is the Civic. We got it basically back together. It's pretty much ready to run now, other than the injectors. We need to put the injectors in it. We need to do some.
We're waiting on a 90 for the
Yep.
The cold side of the intercooler. We need a 90 over there. We need some more. What do you have, a 30 degree fitting coming for the?
Yeah. So
cooler?
everything basically just got escalated with this thing. 15s.
They don't. I don't think they have.
So
they don't have 15s.
What we're talking about is the 16 AN lines right here for the radiator. So we have this big KLM 6-inch intercooler. So one of the big issues that we had last year was 230 degree intake air temps at the end of the track, which that yanks a bunch of power out of it. It was almost like it was hitting like a two-step or something because it was pulling out so much timing in the tune because of the ITs. It was like retarding the timing so much that it was like almost hitting a two-step at the end of the track because it was getting so hot. So now we have a 6-inch intercooler. We have a forward-facing manifold and or center feed manifold. And then from here, we have a little 45. And then I actually have another little 90 degree, like a vibrant one overnighted that should be here tomorrow morning. And the plan is we're going to take this thing to the track on Friday. Or no, not Friday. Saturday. So Saturday, they're doing like a Halloween drags. And I would like to be able to run an 8-second pass here in Colorado with this car before the end of the year. That was like one of the goals for this car. And then here it is, like we basically only have one event left here. Yeah, for the end of the year. And then now we're gonna try to do that. But as you guys know, I'm friends with a lot of the guys down in Florida, and Adam is having an open house as long as everything goes well in December, and gonna be doing some drag racing stuff, some drifting stuff down there. So my hopes is to run the car here, kind of get it all set up and, hopefully dialed in, and then take it down there to Florida and go run with all those guys. Maybe we'll meet up with Kyle and we'll probably go down there for like a couple weeks or something. Maybe like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe we'll move to Florida. I don't know. But yeah, we're kind of at that weird stage with Colorado where like in the morning, it's like super, super cold. Like you go outside and you're like shivering and you turn on the heater and then you put in like during the middle of the day, you got the AC full blast because it's hot. And then at the end of the day, it's, ice cold again. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, got the Boost Weather hoodies, motionoftv.com. Our Kia Telluride giveaway ends October 31st, basically Halloween. And so if you guys, it's hoodie weather, we got beanies, got all the things on the website. Well, I mean, yeah, I was chilly. I just had to go put on one right now because we're in that stage where the sun's going down. It was getting a little bit chilly. We got Dave over here. Dave, how you doing? Hey, are you going to SEMA? We're gonna do.
Everybody wants to know. No,
So
not are you going? Are you?
Oh, I'm not taking my car.
Are you going with your wife?
So the health. What do you call that thing?
It's a shirt.
Just a Charger wagon.
Charger
No.
wagon. No.
You have a name for it.
Rampage.
Rampage.
Rampage. Yeah, the ultimate
Wagon.
Remember
Hellcat swap.
about 8 months ago when you were over here and you were like, "Oh, my wagon's gonna be done before your guys' wagon."
Well, my wagon wasn't.
No, but you were saying that somewhere on the internet is a video.
that's fine.
Somewhere there's a video.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So anyhow, Dave has probably. I'm gonna say it's probably one of the. I don't know.
Dope.
I don't know if it's cooler than our wagon.
It's
It's
unique.
more custom.
I would definitely
His is
say-
one of like.
I'm just gonna call it probably one of the coolest wagons on the internet. So it's Dave's 2022 basically Hellcat Charger wagon that's gonna be all-wheel drive with a whole Trackhawk drivetrain, and you're gonna do twin turbos on it, or you're just gonna leave it supercharged?
Probably gonna blow through.
Blow through. Oh, you're gonna like twin charge it.
Well, because you could just throw turbos on it with a supercharger.
Yeah.
It's like 1400.
That'd be nice. So that's what Dave's been doing. Dave has his own shop, his own YouTube channel that he's been kind of working on and doing a bunch of stuff over there. And a project. What part are you at? Like part 80?
No, it's only, I don't know. It's
I-
not 80.
How do you remember what one to change it? You go to the back,
Yeah.
the last video. You're like, oh well, I guess this is part
Whatever.
68.
I
You
can
know.
just stop
What do you have
the
left?
parts
So what do you have left to do on it?
Just finish welding that rear subframe that Garrett couldn't and do the front one.
Yep.
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 How are you, Dave? Everybody wants
6'8".
to know.
Oh, yeah, so pull out the tape measure. Let's pull out the tape measure. So everybody wants to know how tall Dave is. I always say, because I've measured him before.
Well, you got to get the.
That's
the
kind of-
morning-
it's
the
kind of a
morning
weird
measure
thing.
and the end of the day measure because they're two different.
So at the beginning, he's saying in the morning
Need a
he's
ladder.
fresh.
Need a ladder to-
Oh yeah. All right. Well, take off the shoes. We can't measure Dave in shoes. All right. So let's get a measurement. This is good.
This is actually good.
Sean's You need like a ruler.
Hey, take
All right,
those
what is
glasses off
this?
your
6
bald head.
foot.
You need a ruler.
Yeah, you need some hair on your head too, but we'll be all right.
So he's what? 79 inches with shoes.
No, it's 79.5 maybe. That's, I don't know.
How many? Yeah, how many feet is that?
Well, you could have just looked on the thing.
Well, it doesn't. Like this is a weird
79
tape measure. I
inches.
don't know
Look,
if
here.
something's wrong with us and we don't know how to read a tape measure, but
Yep. That many.
6'9".
No.
No, he's not
no,
6 foot. It's 79 inches. Everybody's gonna be like, probably laughing at us right now. Is this not a normal tape measure?
That's how a tape measure is. What are you talking
79 inches.
What's abnormal about
They
it?
don't go a foot and then 12 more inches.
Well, I guess we don't use tape measures around here.
Yeah.
Based
Yeah,
upon,
you could tell that.
have you like the whole measure twice?
Measure once, cut 3 times. That's what we do.
We cut. We
don't
tend to
measure,
cut
just-
a couple
just
times.
tend, yeah.
Actually, we had the
Eyeball it a little bit more than eyeball, and then take it down a notch from there as you need it.
So I should probably look at
And
my
then fill the remaining when you cut too much off. Yeah.
James. Are you paying attention?
A little bit. I
What's
got the question about Dave.
Two
Everybody's
JZ
saying 6'7", Dave, with your shoes on.
Oh,
What happened?
End of the day.
oh, wow!
End of the day, yeah.
End of the day. All right, we'll take off the shoes. Let's get an official. He's gonna end up being like 6'4".
Hang from the lift for a little bit.
What are you talking about? Those shoes aren't that thick.
We'll take them out. Let's measure Dave again.
How big are those shoes?
That was actually really good. I've always wanted to like actually officially measure Dave. Are you ready for this? All right.
I pull my shoes off and stand on that
Come on.
dirty ass shit. Why?
It's
Here, we'll put a towel down here.
Oh
yep.
Down on this.
yeah.
Down on that.
I don't know which one's worse.
That's clean. That's just a.
One you wipe ass with or what?
I hope everybody can't hear you all on the. Well, I guess I have the audio, but it picks up a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ask Dave if he were the third contestant on the Ranger Challenge, where he would have placed.
I don't know. I had that $500 Tesla swap, so I would have been 7 on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do you have all the parts for the OM606 wagon yet? I would say it's pretty close, other than
Yeah,
like
pallet right there.
what?
He's had
What?
it
Do,
for like 3 years.
it's been 6
6
months,
months.
probably.
I don't know what else we need for it.
Probably maybe like an aftermarket radiator, but as far as I know, like everything should kind of work. RSX rubber floor mats, I want them. So there's this guy, Brandon Lee. He wants to buy the RSX floor mats.
I think they're outside. Well, they were
No, they're like actual nice RSX floor mats.
outside.
I think if he got Vans, it don't count. Hello guys. Hi Samara. Yo Dave. I'm 6'2", and when my back is at 5'11", when it's not.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, probably just hunched over. Measure the knees. So Dave's in kind of a weird state right now. He has the hoodie on.
But he always wears shorts.
Well, no,
I
he.
wear shorts until it's like December.
Then what?
Then it's pants weather for like 3 months.
It's been more than that. I feel like it's been pants weather for a couple months.
I think Trevor just always wears pants.
All you need is a.
No,
all you need is
I wear
something to
shorts
keep the upper
and-
part of your body warm.
And then as soon as it's time to put on the pants, I just put on the pants. I commit to it, but I usually don't go jump back and forth
You need a
between
bottom.
them.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a rare sign. I jumped to the pants before you. I turned into. Well, I was mowing weeds the other day. I had like these 6 foot tall weeds out behind my house. I had to get the chainsaw from my brother. I used the chainsaw.
Weeds.
Yeah, they were taller than you.
Oh,
Yeah, and the stalk was like that big on the bottom of it. I feel like we need some like live streaming music because it feels just really quiet in here now. No, you can't put on anything normal. So what you have to do is you have to go to
chill house. buddy.
no, we're gonna get demonetized. So we have to do Epidemic Sounds. I could do it from and then we could just do like a
We need
live
voice
stream.
Yeah,
music.
you could do no copyright sounds, but then they screw you over in like 6 months.
Yeah, they'll go in and like they'll give you some no copyright sound music, let you use it for
And then
6
it's like
months.
demonetize, and then you just delete the music off your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been getting a bunch of those ones, like even like the super video,
Yeah.
like 22 million views or whatever. It goes on there and it says, "Oh, demonetized because I used some other music." I'm just like cut out that music, put on some YouTube stuff, and just let it.
You know, I think we should do
Let
is
it-
give old Blake a shout out for all the behind the scenes stuff he does that doesn't really get on You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's doing. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's so
Behind-
quiet in here. We
behind the
need
scenes stuff.
we need some tunes. Blake, how you doing?
Hey, you wanna come out here, buddy? We gotta.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
MasterCard
Hey.
number.
Hold on.
Here, use the microphone while you're telling everybody it.
Let me go. We're gonna go in there for a second.
If anybody needs parts,
Trevi's dime. You make it, James, with the.
what was it? You need like one of those to stay up from the ceiling.
Do this. I don't think it's gonna work right now. What a great live. Look at that. That's beautiful. So we're over here kind of doing this. All right. So what do you guys think? Live stream? James, have you been paying attention to the comments or not really?
Little.
Well,
like,
it's-
it's different to do it like this because when you're on your phone, you're showing yourself and then having the comments
made
right
like
there.
This.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to where like I could actually sit there.
It's weird
And
doing
look
it like
at
this
it.
because then you have to like be
Well,
looking
and-
away from the camera.
And that's like the point of all this today really was to go and see actually how
So you guys were working on cars.
how it's doing. Who has the camera? James. So here we go.
Oh.
James from Build Tune
How you
Race.
doing?
He's the guy who's behind the camera. And then so we're just standing over here.
You got it there?
I hope so. I hope
Maybe.
so. I kind of want you to pull it off
There
and
it is.
then
Yeah. We can
do a
that.
little. I think that would
I
be
don't know
good.
where we're going with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trailer remodel going well. You should
Go live more often.
go live more often. Yeah. So basically, I'm just looking at the comments right here on this thing. You're doing great. Oh, we're doing great.
Well, always.
I have the other version of that shirt on right now. What's up? From Humboldt County, California. Is it for sale? What is for sale? Skid for sure. Notchback build. Sup from New Mexico. Hello from Sweden. Who has the camera? James. Sean should work on that notchback. Trevor, you doing a burnout in this streamer? I think we have to do a burnout.
Well, this thing has no diff fluid in it right now. So what do you do a burnout in? The RSX?
Whenever
Dave.
it's on the truck.
So Dave actually, the reason Dave's hanging out with us today is because he sold his truck in the parking lot and then now he needs a ride home. So I got to give him.
Well, I said I was gonna walk, but Trevor said hang around.
Yeah, it's like Dave, get
You
some
get
free
home
labor.
at the same time as you would just wait
Yeah.
for that. I need to walk.
And we can't let Dave just walk home.
I don't mind walking.
Those shoes are made for walking.
They're brand new. So
And that's-
I put some miles on them.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
just
what
what they do.
what do we call it? The Subarus?
What are we gonna do?
The-
blowing up. Right? You're ready to
Oh!
blow up.
350Z. I felt like that was going to be a good like
You could
topic
just-
of
you could just-
discussion.
you could just do a
would
burnout,
be-
stop and burn out in it until it throws a rod.
Do you guys
Yeah.
want to see how?
We
I
could.
mean,
It's just a kid.
like it's. What do you guys think? How many
Throw a rod
viewers
in
do we
the heat.
have? So we have 200 viewers. We have 73 likes. We need to at least match the viewers to, or at least the viewers to the
Let's
likes.
put a rod through the side of that motor.
And then where's the Sent It hoodie? And then we could.
I have it. I have it. Look.
Yeah,
Just send the
exactly.
rod out the hood.
So oh,
Let's put the.
let's see the shirt, Dave.
Oh, this one?
Like Superman. Catch me outside.
You like it?
Look at
It's
that.
it's
That's
it's
it.
Ready.
All right. So what do you guys think is a better I guess version of that? Is the Catch Me Outside shirt, which is Dave, how many of those shirts that you guys do you
He
have?
has 100 of them,
Oh,
but where's
I
the
have a lot
same
of
one?
And he had a Shopify where he was like selling them, but
Yeah.
then you didn't want to pay the fee or something every month, so then you just turned
Yeah,
it down
losing money because it was like
because
whatever.
he'd sell like one shirt. How many Catch Me Outside shirts can we sell for Dave? We could put them on the website for the giveaway.
You also have to be like 8 foot tall for them to fit you because they're are they big
The
and
long,
ones?
tall ones.
Oh, I have tall, small, medium. All of them.
How many do you have? Like 100.
I have a closet full of them.
How come you always
Wear
like?
the same one with
So
holes in
he
it.
showed up to the shop yesterday,
There's this
or was it
hole.
the
It's
day
like-
before?
So the shirt's black. It started out black, but it's literally like
This one's a little bit blacker.
It looked like Dave got shot with like a shotgun, but yeah, it was from him welding over like the years. Like there's
I'm
just
wearing
like
the same shirt.
huge cracks in the plastisol, and yeah, he was just he has 150 new ones. I guess he can't sell them, so we need to sell them. We need to sell them for Dave.
No, but seriously, I think we need to put a rod through the.
I mean, that would make sense. We got the we got
we can move
see, but
this
now
stuff.
we're stuck in here. So we got the stream. Show them the stream.
Yeah, but we can move this.
So
Stuff
we
over.
got it's taped. We got
Well,
the
we
ca-
can
the,
untape
ca-
it. I can pull
the
Ranger
table's
out.
taped to the Ranger, and then if you pull this thing out, you're gonna get stuck in the ditch.
No, I'm gonna
So
pull
they're-
out
they're-
right here and park over there.
No, I know. I was just being.
Check this out. I can make a nice little.
I think we should send the.
Send the rod through the-
We should definitely send one. So what do you guys think? Sent it, do a burnout, and send a rod out of the Z. I mean, I'm not rebuilding it, right?
No.
It actually has good oil pressure. So I fired it up yesterday. Should we fire it up and just hear the knock?
Should we do a burnout and send a rod through it?
Oh, maybe,
just
maybe,
red limiter.
maybe since your coolant temps are 400 G's.
No, it actually runs good. We pulled it in the shop. It wasn't knocking that hard. We're gonna fire it up. Uh-oh. Right about there. All right. Oh, listen to that.
Wait, you need the motor.
Spring chicken. It does sound great. So no, we need to.
You can lift this Civic up, push this thing under there.
Yeah,
Try that.
and then so, but we need. Let me talk to people real quick. So, what I'm going to need you to do is the whole reason that thing has a rod knock is because we took it to the track, and I uploaded a 46-minute video of that this morning. We were debating on whether we should go live today or tomorrow, just on account of that. You know, we already I uploaded a video, but the video wasn't doing good. It's got like 3,000 views after like 3 hours, and yeah, it's a 46-minute video. We took the RSX and the Z to the track. We raced each other, raced ourselves with the little lap timer, and then yeah, the Z got really hot, and as you can tell, rod's making some noise. So I think what I'm going to need from you guys is like this video a lot. Watch that video, the whole thing. Don't skip the things.
Should I clean this out and start pouring my Red Bulls in it and drinking out of a
No.
every day in the videos? I'm just drinking out of a.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, I had the Trailer Park Boys Cup for a while.
The,
Yeah.
The residue would get you
Big time,
for a
huh?
while.
So I guess what I'm getting at is I need some incentive to send a rod out of that thing. We need to sell some scented hoodies. How many scented
I
hoodies?
don't know. How many do we need to sell right now?
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are on the live stream.
Well, and let's just we'll talk. We'll do that at the end of the live stream. I don't think we're ready to go. But what should we swap in it? That should be the question.
Yeah.
Is what
Before we officially blow this thing up all the way,
are we going to swap in it?
we should do let's do a burnout in it, and then assuming it's still good after the burnout, just sit there and Camry start it with a brick.
Oh,
So-
you know what you should do? You know what you should do to figure out what you're gonna swap into it? Do like a circle on the floor and bounce a ball or something.
And then wherever
engine
it hits.
lands.
I mean, there's a lot of engines laying around this, laying around the shop. So looking at the comments,
Or you could play spin
RIP
bottle with that.
VQ35, just VQ it, big block Chevy with a 1471 blower. J35. I seen a Andrew said a VR30 DDTT. So the VR30 DDTT, that's the engine out of like a 2016 and up, like Q50.
That's not a fucking
Infinity?
Series X.
No,
Oh,
VR30
Twin turbo.
DDTT. That is a it's out of the Red Sports.
I thought those were.
The Q50, like the all-wheel drive. It's like the little
those were
family
3.5
GTR. It's a
liters.
4-door. It's a 3-liter twin turbo. But they're really cool because they have like the throttle bodies. So it's like twin turbo, and then it comes up to a water to air intercooler, and then it goes straight into the throttle bodies. And so I mean, they package they're ugly, but they're cool because everything's
Those
just
cars are
whacked in a tiny little package.
And they let you know.
Oh, you're getting tired?
No, just
Oh, you want to lean on it? I wanted to lean on it.
less shaky for the people.
I think you're doing great.
Dave, get over here. You're part of this live stream now. You got to be involved.
So the K24, quit messing around. J swap it swap Dave into it.
Do a Dave
The little Dave swap would probably be fine. Hey, time.
How you doing?
Yep.
Yep.
Bears cheap to buy, expensive to build. They're cheap to buy in Australia. They're expensive to get over here. They're
Yeah.
expensive to get parts for over here. Like they're just expensive.
You could buy one and probably get it in like 8 to 10 months.
OM 606 would be that would be cool. A 2JZ.
So, but basically, though, what is the plan with that car before we worry about swaps? So we're just like, what is it? What is
road
it?
course? in
Yeah, if it's a road
66
course.
is gonna suck.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
what does the end goal look like for that car?
So quick fix and flip RSX 350Z for drift chassis, maybe. So the thing is about drifting is that like I've done drifting. I know how to drift. It's like not really
See, Trevor's at the point of drifting where I was like 10 years ago.
where like you've done it, you know how to do it, and you're just
Over
like
it.
Yeah, you're just like
you're like almost
you,
over
hey,
it.
you get tired of sitting in line waiting for like to run
Yeah.
or compete. And it's
Yeah.
just like
So the cool thing is, like, Dave, how much fun did you have on the road course the other day?
oh, it's way more fun than drifting.
Yeah. So like we all went to the road
you just,
course.
like,
It's
go around,
consistent, certain 30-minute sessions.
You
and
don't
you're just,
go drifting and do like 1 or 2 laps,
and
and
you're
then you
not
have to sit
drag
there for
racing
like 30
for
minutes.
you're not drag racing for 10 to 15 seconds,
quarter
whatever.
mile at
You know,
a
if you're in the
time.
Ranger, all day, but you're literally just ripping around the track, for half an hour sessions, and you're beating the crap out of that thing. It's awesome.
You're
It's
having a great
hell of
time.
lot of fun.
And if you mess up one lap,
You make it
You're-
up the next one.
your weekend isn't over.
Exactly.
Like if you drag racing, you're racing somebody or something
You-
happens,
you break out, or
like-
you red light or something, you're done.
you're done. If you're drifting, something happens to the car, you hit the wall, you're off your line that much in qualifying or whatever. You might get like drive all the way across the country. Like there's people that live in Florida and they go to Washington. It's like a 60-hour drive across the country. Go up there literally and they break their car in practice, like in Formula Drift or whatever. Or they don't qualify because there's too many drivers or whatever, and they had an issue in qualifying. Yes, you drive across the country for that. Whereas
Road course,
if
you
you
spend $1,000 on some beat up car.
well, so
It'll get out of hand though, just like everything else.
No,
yeah,
absolutely.
everything.
Yeah, I didn't spend $1,000.
I mean, yeah,
Well, like a good set of tires for road course would be $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I think that the
$3,700.
with the road course thing, it could get just as out of hand on
To start.
other things,
But it doesn't have to.
but it doesn't have to.
And you have
Yeah.
as much, you have fun.
So like there's a Spec Z class. There's like the Spec BRZ or FRS classes. There's like S2000s. There's I don't know. I pretty much don't know anything about the whole road course stuff, and so I'm just kind of like starting to get into that a little bit now. But yeah, I think that the goal is to have a car that goes out on track, doesn't blow up. It's reliable.
Yeah.
It makes enough power, and that's what do I want to do with the car? Do I want to actually like go and drive it, or do I want to spend a bunch of time swapping it? And it's like I really enjoyed driving it. Like that was a lot of fun. But then at the same time, it makes sense for videos. It's like, okay, what do? We K24 swap it, we JZ it. Like if I was a normal guy with a 9 to 5 and I didn't have time to engine swap it, or I didn't have the money or didn't have the resources to do it, it's like, okay, put another VQ back in it and just go drive it because that's what I want to do. But this is Motion Auto TV. This is our job. We're supposed to be swapping stuff in things and Coyote swap it.
Kyle swap it.
Yeah, we could put some Kyles in there. Just feed them Red Bulls.
Feed him some corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been debating a lot. We've looked at like the Gen 5
Oh, you know what?
Like-
Like really reliable. You could swap in there.
Okay.
A rotary.
or SR. So I
There's like one broke down at the track.
I text Adam and I was like, hey, I blew up the Z. What should I put in it? He's like SR, which would be kind of cool, but it would probably get hot. It'd probably have a bunch of issues. It would leak. Probably
You
leak.
need something you can just beat on for like 3 years straight.
But then at the same time, like this is Motion Auto TV. Like I'm not the guy.
One way or another.
Like we need to break it so that way we got some great videos for these guys, right? Thumbs up if you guys like us breaking things. Because if we didn't, like literally the Civic, we had a stock engine, and then we had a stock engine, and then we had rods in an engine, and we dropped a valve, and we like blew it up, and it just like I've had the engine out of that thing more times than like
On the way.
I'm about on the one hand thing. This engine that's been in there now has been really great. So I'm excited to see if that thing will run an 8-second pass here soon. But I don't know. Z OM606 is heavy. 2JZ is heavy. Cast iron turbo. Pretty much anything with turbos have a lot of heat.
Yeah, for road course,
So-
so good. Superchargers in those.
Yeah,
that heat
superchargers
would
get
have been-
hot.
You know what would have been great in that thing?
Supercharger is fine.
Yeah,
But you
you're
were doing
like-
baby
you're-
laps.
Yeah, you're doing baby laps. And you're like a factory setup, like car is built for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're
But
doing baby
that
laps.
aluminum
Dave's
aluminum
at-
block 5.3 you just sold to.
Honda
Honda.
J. 1.8T don't make the same power as turbo setups. Titan V the 5.6 VK. Dave has a whole Facebook group dedicated to VK. It's called VK50
Designed for VKs.
VKs, and he doesn't even have one that runs.
Put a him in it.
Dave, how you doing? C4 Productions, how you doing? Charles, 440 Magnum. Coyote, the Mustang EcoBoost. That wouldn't be bad. But then we got adapter plate. I stole all the things off
You
of
want
it.
to keep the training that's in it.
I mean, I guess those EcoBoosts come with the MT82. We could do that. But then if I'm going to do that, it's like you almost might as well just did the Mustang, you
You
know?
want it to be automatic or
No,
stick car?
I don't know.
Either way.
I really don't know. I just like driving on the road course. It seems like the videos kind of suck. I can tell that. So you guys need to go watch that video. Let me know. I mean, you could skip through it a little bit, but we just need to figure out how to film it properly.
Just watch the important parts.
Yeah, watch the important parts where we almost sent a rod out of the Z, put a 3000 GT motor in it. I think this guy's DJ Wrath is just
Big
That'd
he-
be worse than a rotary.
he wants us to have a bad time.
What do you say?
Love the long talk. Love the long video today. Live video. Please our sex content. Get a track Cobalt. We got a buddy with a Cobalt.
You got a Cobalt?
This versus that looking good. This versus that. If you guys liked my thumbnail of today of the Z and the RSX, that we had some inspiration from the Hoonigan guys over there. Great thumbnail. No, I don't. That's what DJ Wrath said. Honda J. Brant probably has them laying around. I mean, the J series Hondas are laying around at the junkyard. Literally,
Lots of
like
stuff laying
yeah.
around in
I
there.
mean, we have lots of stuff
Ton.
laying around. I can't. I probably have. We have- We have barrels of oil. We
Yeah,
have
we could put the LT1 in there.
we have about 25 engines.
How about the headers on that thing?
You like those?
It's nice.
Those
Yeah,
are
nice.
beautiful. No, yeah. J35 would be good.
Header?
No.
Put a 5.4 Triton in it. I think that people just want us
That's
to,
Titan, huh?
Have a
yeah,
bad time.
a 5.4 Triton.
Have some spark plugs you can never get out.
Like so if we put a 5.4 Triton in it, the whole Sentit thing would just look like that would be spark plugs. That would be the theme of that build would be spark plugs getting shot out of the.
Except sending it, you would just be breaking them off.
in the head.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go
Or they would be spark plugs going into outer space because they would just. Isn't the thing with I've never even worked on a 5.4, but like isn't the thing.
things off.
Yeah, they got like a roll-on plug or some
Yeah,
stupid
the
thing.
plug's like this long, and it goes
Yeah.
through the head.
And then they
after
get
it goes
rusted.
in, and then that piece breaks off, so then you have to extract it.
That sounds like a
They don't
terrible,
seal, so you
terrible design.
sounds like
Yeah.
an exhaust leak, but it's the plug.
This guy Justin said literally 5 out of 8 got stuck in mine when I did them. Horrible to work on, man. So he's trying to troll us too.
I did a V10. I'm surprised I got them all out.
This other guy's like, oh, if we're suggesting bad swaps in N54, yeah, let's
But one of
keep
new,
the bad swaps like
yeah.
wrong answers only. What should we swap in it?
What do they call the new Z06 engine?
That flat plane thing.
Yeah.
342
K26 inch that
You know,
makes
you know what
640
you should
horsepower.
swap into it? A fucking F20.
F20. I have a blown up one
Yeah,
over
there's
there.
one over there.
No, the
F22.
the fucking BRZ.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
great.
Some rods right through the block.
No, it's not even rods. It's like head gaskets, and they just
Yeah.
knock and
Yeah.
just VQ it again and go out and have fun at the track. I mean, that sounds great.
What about a diesel?
Diesels, I feel like they just
On the road course though, would it work?
I don't
Oh,
think
really?
that's,
No.
it'd be too much.
they're. I think you could definitely make it work. There's just going to be a lot of challenges
I'm
as
not
far
looking
as
for a
like
diesel in anything, but
there'd be a lot of heat. But like imagine like an OM606 would be kind of funny. Like imagine a hood stack in that thing just
like,
rolling
just rip
yeah.
around the road course.
rolling coal like
It would
going.
look cool.
Yeah. Well, and then I think the thing about
It
the
takes the heat good too.
the 350. Well, they like a certain diesels
amount, yeah.
like heat to
A certain-
in their operating range, and they need it. They love heat, but then as soon as it goes over that, they're like, oh no, like
See ya. Sent it.
they sent it.
They just send a hole through your piston.
Well, like a 6.4 Power Stroke, like you start that thing up cold and it'll like almost run away on its own blow by because
Yeah.
they're meant to run so hot because all the emission stuff on them. So I don't know. I had a 6.4. Dave sold a 6.4 today. There's a 64 Impala on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, and I thought about
Selling this 6.4 to go buy this one.
like buy a 64 Impala. They wanted like $4,000 for it. I was like, that's not too bad.
Like a video sold this 6.4.
Yeah.
But put like a 6.4 Power Stroke in
You know,
it.
what'd be
That would
really
be
cool is like start off with like a Nintendo 64 and then see you can only buy shit that's like 6.4.
everything 6.4. Yeah, my 6.4 Impala. What else could you get? I mean, you would probably end up just with a really bad Power Stroke at the end of the day.
No, you could probably keep
What
going
else
on
is a
that.
6.4? I mean, the 6.4 Nintendo 64.
I mean, I'm sure there's like a 6.4 V10 or something.
I mean, that would be a great video. All right, Dave, are we gonna do a challenge together now? We're both gonna start with Nintendo 64s and see who could get either a 6.4 Impala or a 6.4 Power Stroke.
That's ridiculous.
That-
I kind of got where you're going with that, but now it just
Just trade up. Like, but what else do you have that's a 6.4 that you could trade? You just have to trade it for whatever. But that would be funny, like turning a Nintendo 64 into a 64 Impala or a 64 Power Stroke.
That would be second GT5.
I guarantee you could probably get the Power Stroke easier because you could find a blown up one for like $2,000. So you could go out in the woods behind somebody's house and they have
Then you could like sell something and then you like. for
the purple
64 grand.
EK build helped me get through a tough time in my life. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really hope like at the end of the day that like our videos, like us having fun in the shop and jacking around and making videos, helps you guys out in some way, whether it provides value, whether it's entertainment or it gives you ideas or inspiration, or hopefully we showed you how to do something maybe, or you're like, hey, that 6.4 Impala idea, that's a great idea. I'm gonna try to get me a 64 Impala, or like trade a Nintendo. Like that's a great video. Like just imagine the title and thumbnail for that: Nintendo 64 to a Power Stroke. How do you do it?
You know what I'm ready to do? I'm ready to blow that Z up.
Send the rods out of the Z.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to get a stock quantity.
For what?
What a quantity?
What are you looking at?
Hold on, the Sent It hoodies. I was gonna try to get them to, like, if we sell the certain amount of Sent It hoodies, we're gonna send the thing out of the block.
So back to Jesus.
I'm just gonna send it back. Just send it back. We're sending it back.
That'll be my new shirt. Instead of send it back to Jesus.
So that's how good you sent it.
Yeah.
How
many should we say? How many people are watching? How many?
200. So we need to sell 200 Sent It hoodies.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Everybody just buy one if you want to see this thing blowing up.
yeah. Products. See how many are available. We do have a decent amount. We have 77 available. We have 4 smalls, 8 mediums, 27 larges, 29 XLs, 9 2Xs, 0 3X, and 0 4X. So I'd say let's sell. There's 77 of them. Let's sell 7 Sent It hoodies, and then we'll send it out the block. But the thing with that is you also get entries for a chance to win the 2022 Kia Telluride that we're doing 10 times entries for right now, and
$50,000 cash.
$50,000 in cash. Yeah.
What would you do with 50 in cash?
So if I had $50,000 in cash, so part of me, it would depend on the purpose, because I'm a purpose guy. I need a reason. Like, you give me a reason. What is it? What do we have to do? I have $50,000, but what do I do with it?
Buy 2 more Hellcats.
2? You can't even buy 1 Hellcat. You can't even buy a wrecked Hellcat for that now on the auction because they're going for so much.
What are you talking about? They're like 30 still.
Okay.
So Dave will get you a
Right.
Hellcat.
So Dave's gonna buy 2 wrecked Hellcats.
Not bad, though.
Sell you one if you get 50 grand.
He'll sell me one for my 50 grand. Yeah, that's it. If I have 50 grand, Dave's gonna buy 2 Hellcats, sell me one, and then that's it. No, what do we Give me a reason. What do we got to do with it?
Build a drag car.
Where am I going to be at?
Put it into a Fox body.
About
What do you
turn
do?
50 into 500.
Oh, how would I turn 50 grand into 500 grand?
I know how I would have last week if I would have known about it.
What?
Oh, with the
what
stocks?
Put 50 into Don's new stock.
To the Donald stock?
500 a million.
I'm getting tired, is what I am. I need something to drink.
Yeah, hey, let's
Send.
some stuff around. In the meantime, while we're waiting to sell some hoodies, we got to move the Ranger that still runs. We got to move the R6 out of the way. And then
Are we?
like, in the
We
meantime,
so
we're kinda-
my Ranger, you can see up there on the lift is we. I feel like I'm just so behind in videos. Maybe if we just live streamed every day at the shop,
we wouldn't be behind video.
Don't
We
have
wouldn't-
to do videos.
we wouldn't be
No,
having
I
this
didn't.
issue. So because I'd just be live at the shop.
So what do they think about that? Like a live channel? Because I think I see that happening in the future.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Like if
So,
you live
What-
Or
oh,
put
what
50 grand into that stock, it would have been 650.
And then you could have bought a shop.
No, I was so.
you put it in a sheet,
It would have still been
how much would it have been worth?
Well, that stock went up like 600%.
And
It went from $10 to
like 120.
39
Yeah,
overnight.
in like 2 days.
a couple days. So
You like that?
yeah, do you guys like? I guess I should look at these comments again. It's just so weird. I'm doing that like I don't know what to do with my hands thing because normally like when we're live, we're literally like this. We're like, all right, here, and then like if I need to go do something, I'm just like hand it off. Whereas like I got the audio on me, so you guys are just following me around. Good thing I don't need to go to the bathroom or need to take an important phone call. You know,
Might have to wait.
you guys might just have to wait. What do you guys think? Like, I've been asking this a lot, but the thumbs ups. We've had 200 people pretty much this whole time, I think.
Yep,
265 right now. Peanut butter jelly time. AMC. Grab a nice whiskey Coke and Stinger swap the Telluride. No, that we
You were
talked
talking
about.
that,
Like
yeah.
me and James, before I even released any videos on it, I was like, this would be cool because like Ford has the Explorer ST.
Yeah.
What the
The
Jeep?
Mopar's got
Mopar's got the
Hellcat and everything.
the Hellcat,
Yeah.
the Trackhawk,
Trackhawk, yeah.
the Jeep, and all that other stuff.
Put that motor and everything.
And like, it would be cool if Kia would do like a tuner version of the
Telluride.
Telluride.
Especially like how you have it lowered.
Mhm.
It's kind of
Spacer.
yeah.
It looks
Well, like
they're
a
awesome
sport
cars.
version. Like you can throw a little flares on or something.
Yeah.
What is the biggest? They all come with the same. What are they? What are they? The motors.
It's a 3.8.
3.8. They all come with 3.8s.
3.8 direct injection. I mean, it makes
Practically
sense.
drives itself.
It does
It drove me all
drive
over
itself.
Houston.
Hellcat, live at the shop. DJ Wrath, live at the shop. And I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
At least one live a week would be awesome.
Agreed.
Yes, live at the shop.
Start out with
Yeah,
them,
I think like if we did, if
like working on stuff.
yeah,
This is more of just like a trial.
Yeah, but
to
you would
see
get
how
into where it's just like
But get into where we're sitting there like with banter and whatnot, but we're working on something and we have an end goal, obviously. Pretty much.
somebody said it's burnout time. I think they're right. It's 5:30 by the time we
Move some
pull
stuff
everything. Live at the shop is good, but Trevor would get distracted. Yeah. Waiting for some quiet time to enjoy your longer video. I like the longer video. Slam the 350Z on tarmacs and daily it. Haggard Garage comments.
stance like.
Any plans to get more actively back into drifting? Man, I don't know. Like, I like doing the local events. I like driving. I like doing Drift Week stuff. But as far as like me trying to compete in like FD, it's just, even like, I don't know. Like, if the right deal were to happen, but like if in order to be in the position to accept a deal like that, like you would have to be drifting. Nobody's gonna say, come and drive our stuff for,
Well,
if you're not.
there's a few people that said that.
Yeah,
Are you two going to take that on race week? Maybe.
that's a good question.
Mhm.
Oh, the Civic on race
When's
week.
next
That'd be
race
sick.
week?
How about sick week?
Next
Sick week. February.
Sick week.
February. You're doing that, right?
Mhm.
In
What do
the-
you do?
in the Buick?
Yeah.
Burnout. I think we should do the burnout. I think that's good. How long have we been live? 45 minutes. We're doing great.
Blake,
We got
you wanna see
100.
us Send a rod to the 350Z. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, would you sit there and blow it up? Buddy,
I'll go ahead.
How long do you think it's going to last? We needed We need to take some
Hey,
bets.
remember that RX-7 video where they're like, "Oh, dude, it's gonna last like 5 minutes." Like
With the
3 hours later.
Wait, did
It's
they
just
put
like-
WD-40 in it?
No,
What
that's
video was that?
Hacker Garage.
Oh yeah.
With the probe, they put WD-40 in it.
Yeah.
It blew up.
Rotary swap the Z. 20B would be sick. See, yeah, that's the thing is I want to road course it. Like, what should we swap in the Z? Engine swap.
It's the same shit.
Oh, okay. There we go. If you had 50 grand cash, what would you do with it?
Not work.
buy me an S1000 RR, C10.
He wants the
House,
C10.
probably.
Get it into a house. Yep. I think that and I think those are all great options. Like put some money down on a house. That's pretty much like. So I know if you guys have seen Tommy's video or whatever, I feel like a lot of people are like.
Can I move this?
So
We gotta set it up somewhere. Somehow. We work on it though.
yeah, we could put it over there. So you know the whole Telluride thing, and like, why am I giving away a Kia? Does it make sense? I mean, I think it makes sense because I have 2 kids. You know, I have 2 kids, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, there's 40 other giveaways going on, right? Or there's probably not 40, but there's probably at least 10 other like notable giveaways going on at any one point in time in which you could enter for a $100,000 diesel truck, some sort of a supercar or an R35 GTR, and people could get those. Like you guys could go enter those anytime. And I was like, okay, what would help somebody the most? Because I know like when when you're giving away something like the Supra, like somebody almost kind of has to be in the position to like accept that. And, it's like if you're single or if you got you and your girlfriend, but if you have like 4 kids and, you don't have a place to park it, like I'm just trying to think of like how to add value to somebody's life. And I was like, literally a brand new freaking car, 3rd row seating. You could throw the kids in it. You could give it to your wife. You could give it to whoever, just drive it. Even if you don't have kids, it's an awesome daily. It looks cool. And if, just like Blake said, what would you do with 50 grand cash? Said he'd buy a BMW S1000 RR, like a motorcycle, probably put some money down on that because those things are freaking. How much is a BMW now? One of those bikes?
Like I'd buy one, a used one, like
Yours was dope.
15
Yeah, like a
grand.
$15,000 bike, probably like a $15,000 C10, and then have to put some money down on either like a down payment on a house or with the way rent and everything going, you can put a couple months of rent like down first and last month's rent. Which we got to figure that out here soon.
I'm gonna move.
Our lease is up here. Lease is up here at the beginning of the year. Basically, January 1st, I need to they want me to sign a lease either now or
We have to
probably, yeah. I know. We have a lot of stuff. Should we sign a lease? Should we stay here? Should we send a rod
I'd send a
through the
rod
thing?
to this building.
We have a 1 million view video on Instagram of this thing idling. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? 1 million views on Instagram.
Right
here. Instagram. Yep. All right. Hey, Dave. You guys want to hear? You guys can't see me, but you could hear me. You could hear me before you see me. How's this lift sound? So you guys are seeing them, but you're hearing me. You can't hear them. You can hear me. So probably all they hear is just the lift. The lift probably sounds great. Really nice sounded lift. We got the locks. Gotta move the RSX. We can go get it stuck outside. Really nice live content. Great content right now.
Where did the duct tape come from?
The duct tape?
Oh,
That was from the
block.
because you had it taped off. All right, so the Civic is secured. Blake, would you like to do the honors and move the RSX? Only hit the limiter once, okay? Only hit the limb. Look, hey, look.
Randy, how you doing? Hey, come here real fast, buddy.
You want to be in our movie?
Come here. What?
We're live on YouTube. Come on in.
Come on in. Introduce yourself.
So this is Randy.
Randy, come on.
We
bud.
got Randy. We're gonna have to put a video. Randy, get over
Come
here.
over here real quick, just for a second. No, we're not. We're not pulling no jump. Come on,
Get over here, Randy.
buddy.
We got Randy. Really good earlier.
You don't get it. You hear what he said?
What?
He said, no, you guys are going to pull some kind of joke on me.
Yeah. We did joke with Randy earlier. Yeah. All right, who's doing the honors in the Z?
Oh, is he? Blake. Blake. Watch the cord, bud.
So
Hey, you have to know about your elevator. Now do a burnout.
they'll just send it through all the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do a burnout on our road course tires. I guess it don't really matter. It'll be fine. It probably won't last that long. Dave, we need to take bets on how long this is gonna last, and then I want to film it with the other camera. You know, you think with a rod knock? Should we let it like warm up? Like, what should we do?
You think it'll blow the motor or blow the tires first?
It's gonna blow the engine.
Yeah,
You
no,
want to put the stock? We can really fast put the stock. I don't want to burn those tires up.
yeah, let's do that. That's great. Yeah, let's pull this
Here,
thing
pull
forward.
it out. We'll jack it up. We'll swap the tires. We'll do it right out. Whatever happens for a tire pop, motor pop. Go ahead.
I don't know what's gonna happen first. You'll have to. Yep. It has great oil pressure. It's not even that bad. I feel like.
Where are you going?
Hey, Dave. We
Somebody told us we should done together as a team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Team. Well, I told you earlier. I was excited when Dave showed up. I was like, free labor. Let's put him to work. We got him for an hour.
Oh, you're gonna put those on?
Yeah, I want to. Those are good road course tires.
I mean,
Those
even though these ones were like drift tires, I don't want to. They probably won't last that long. Should we just leave them on there?
Hey, guess what? If the tires blow up before your motor does, I got 2 more over there.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey, where's the wheel key? We'll send it
5
back
limiter
out.
hits. It's the Honda way. New shop, no more rent. Sell your car. Long live burnouts. If I had 50K, I'd move to Mexico and live like a king. That's great. That's great.
I mean, it's only
I'm
like-
late.
it's
What's
only
up, boys? All right.
$9 in Mexico.
So what are we doing here? We're getting ready to send the rods out of this 350Z. If you guys haven't watched my video, the 46-minute long video of us driving this thing on the road course with the RSX today. I know you haven't because only 3,000 people have seen this thing. So after this video, you're gonna have to sit down, get a glass of water, ice water, sit down, and watch the video. What?
Hey, where's the?
I said, how does yours only have 3,000 views?
Hey, we send the.
Well, because I sent you all the good footage, so yours has all the views.
Buddy,
What?
did we send the 21mm socket with the Colorado?
No, I hope not. So we sold the Colorado today.
Just have Tommy send it back.
Yeah, with
Add
our
it
other
to the
stuff.
list.
Pour rod water. He's grabbing a beer and a bowl. Yep, send it. 2JZ swap, the 350Z Coyote swap. I'm late. What's up? We're doing that. When did you get a second lift? When have you haven't? How come you haven't been watching the videos? I made a whole video adding a second lift to the shop. That's probably why you haven't been watching the videos. Is because I made a video adding a lift to the shop. Let's see. Pour rod. We need some more comments. What's up with? I have slow mode on, so I guess if people are
What does that mean?
so somebody can't comment more than once in like 60 seconds. So like if there was like a spammer and they just go in there and spam, like this at least kind of keeps the K swap to S14. Sean's doing it. It's like a drift event here at the shop. James, are you gonna be okay with us firing rocks into your van?
Probably not.
The high speed.
Why don't you just do a burnout in here?
The high-speed media van? in here.
Yeah.
No, we'll do it outside.
Why would we fire rocks that way? Just face it that way.
Well, sometimes I like to use the
What's going to be easier for it to get pushed back in?
yeah, because we're gonna have to
You
push
know
this
what's gonna
in.
be easier?
You
Just
back
do
it
it
up.
in the shop.
Just do it where it
That
lays.
would
Huh?
be legit.
I just don't like what it does to the shop. Like the shop just lingers in here for like days. Remember when we did the 4th gear LS burnout in here?
Yeah.
What is up with the new shop? So I have a house. Go back and watch that live. There's a good live stream from the new shop. Whatever phone you're using, the quality looks bad, and Chris can't comment. Chris is watching. Is he on the Wi-Fi?
Well,
I wonder if because we have the laptop far over there, if maybe we should put the laptop over here
Get some
where it's
better
closer to the. Well, I guess the Wi-Fi's up there,
that's.
but it's like a metal container.
It's sitting on a barrel
It
of oil.
seems like it's like the same.
It looks.
I don't know.
Yep.
We're just trying to figure out make sure that we have the great Wi-Fi.
Why doesn't Chris just go
It
back?
looks good. Well,
Is it good to you on yours?
he's moderating the stream. He's checking on the stream.
Millward's is?
Dave, show Dave's niece. They're right there.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
So are you guys staying here a bit longer with the new landlord upping the rent?
21, Blake?
Oh man, what happened to Chris?
You were, I don't know. You haven't worked today, so they shouldn't be dirty.
It needs to be like a, oh, I moved it. Air compressor out of that
Oh,
truck.
you just
Oh, yeah.
kinda-
Looks good on mine. Quality is good. I have crappy service. 50K in Mexico is only going to attract weasel people trying to extort you.
How you doing on
Have you
sick
got
hoodies?
Vaseline on the lens? I don't know. Is there Vaseline? It doesn't really look like it.
You go down there and have a great
Well,
time.
I think.
The other thing
So-
James shoots is casting couch. So
Do you shoot the casting couch, James?
Behind the scenes.
It looks fine. Moderating,
What do they think
but
about
can't
the,
post
audio?
because slow mode. Maybe we should see how long we could do a burnout with one loose lug nut. That'd be great.
Wait, with just one lug nut on there.
It would do it. They're hub centric. It'd be fine.
how about none?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about no lug nuts?
Let's go ahead.
We'll do. I mean, the quarters are already kind of trashed.
Oh, it'd just be bouncing around in here off of shit.
It'd go plowing into the Civic.
It'd be doing like
The
100
RSX.
miles an hour. It'd just be like,
It probably wouldn't even get going that far. It would probably just go like. That's probably what it would do. It'd make a
Well,
great
I-
reel.
that's your trailer tire. So
Let's not talk about the trailer tire, Dave. What do you guys think of the live stream?
I think it's that.
I mean, I think the live stream is kind of cool, you know. Well, so a buddy of mine, his name is Corey Hosford. He used to do a lot of stuff on YouTube, and then he did a lot of stuff on He just still does a lot of stuff on Instagram. And he posted the other day, like on his Twitch. So he does a lot of like Twitch streaming and for like car automotive stuff. So like they went to the track and they were like drifting, and they had the like the live stream set up on. It was just live. He was just drifting on the track, and he was just he said something on like an Instagram caption because he put on the thing. He's like, "Hey, this is what you guys are missing out on over on my Twitch stream," and he said something. He's like, "Live streaming is the future." So I started looking into it, and that's pretty much why we're here right now. Is making this live stream is just because is live streaming the future? Can we go live
I think it's
one
a lot
or
of
two,
people doing it.
like 1 or 2 days at the shop? Because thinking about it, like a lot of people work from home, and you know, people are bored. People work from work and they're not working because they're just sitting there on their phones anyhow.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are they going to do? They have a dual screen monitor or whatever. They're, prop open the phone. All right, what's Motion Auto doing for an hour? And just hang out with us here at the shop, whether we're working on something or sending the rods out of a 350Z. Who knows? Or we're pranking Randy, the neighbor.
Yeah, we got him.
Oh, we got Randy. I'm gonna have to include that in another video, or just we're gonna put it on Instagram, because we got Randy big time with the horn. So he's out. He's
Well,
out.
the other day we started messing with him, and so it's been like a thing now.
Yeah, I think we just he's like scared of the camera, but we need to bring him. We just need to bring him on.
He's
Make
probably
it-
at home watching this right now.
or he's sitting in his truck
Sitting
in
in
the
his
parking
truck
lot. Yeah,
watching it,
like
yeah.
wondering what we were gonna
'Cause
do.
he
To
watches
him.
all our videos, but he doesn't want to be part of them, which is fine. But he just
Yeah.
sees the neighbor. He works for the neighbor guy, powder coat guy, sandblast stuff.
But we just have fun because like the walls here you could hear, so like we yell stuff at him, he yells stuff at us.
he
It's
brought an air horn to work over the last couple days. He's had an air horn over there.
and then
he
so
gets-
I have the horn that I was the
The Evo wagon horn.
Evo wagon horn.
For
It's
those
time
that
to work on
watch
the
the
Evo
videos,
wagon.
yeah.
Yeah, for those that watch the videos.
Yeah.
We so he was out back sandblasting, and I went
Full suit and everything.
and I blew the horn, and it probably sounds weird to him because he has like a pressurized air system or whatever in
Yeah.
there, and like we blew the horn, and he just like
He
started
looking
like.
at looking at his hose, air hose.
Yep. And then
got,
I
like-
waited, and then he like got back to sandblast, and then
He
I did it
did it
again, and it was hilarious.
Yeah,
like
it was hilarious.
we almost freaking died.
Wow.
Like it was so funny. Yeah, we've just kind of started
like pranking him.
actually pranking Randy here soon. But we're gonna send the rods out of this thing. I think that's what we're trying to do. Who's gonna do the honors? Do you want to do it?
No, go ahead.
Are you good at burnouts?
No.
Sean, I
You wanna
mean,
know my thing?
you could, yeah. Yep. Go
We're
ahead.
gonna-
Raw. I think if somebody's asking why it looks like it's because James is shooting in raw. I wonder if we put it in auto, if it would just look. Dave's getting some. What?
Dave was like watching me do it right here. I'm not gonna do it right here.
He wants you to do it right here. Yeah, so I think it looks like this because James has this set up for like shooting photos. Where's my this is you guys right here. That is you. So that's what we're live streaming off. This is a whole apparatus. Got this little roadcaster set up. And then Sean is gonna come over here and are you still in my content?
Yeah.
Dave? It's gonna be on the
Talks.
Dave? Well, send it to me at least. I kind of want to record it on my camera too. Wherever it went. Do you know where it went? No? You want me to give her?
My foot is too big for the. Go ahead. My foot is like too wide for the. It's pushing the brake too hard to try and
It
get the gas.
sounds really good. It like doesn't have enough power to hold it back.
Put it up against my truck. I'll pull the hitch out.
Great brake pads. We could attach it to your truck. I could try doing a donut. I could just do a donut until it. I mean, that would probably do. I don't know. We could get it stuck. I wonder if it would even do a donut. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can still hear me.
Want me to take the hitch out?
No. What do you think? Is it gonna mess up the hood? I know.
No.
You want to put your
Let me put my e-brake on.
probably the e-brake. We don't want to mess up your transmission pushing it forward. Should I turn on the AC for the last time? Some ice cold AC. The AC still works. So we need to sell 7. Uh-oh. It's ready to go? Yeah.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Holding the block.
You threw a rod and it kept going. You just broke it off. Yeah.
So
You should have
I tried to shift to sank it. That probably wasn't a great idea.
Yeah, you should have said first.
Yeah. Well,
No,
that's it. So let's pop the hood. See how great we did. It was running great.
Pop the hood.
It's still knocking.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, if you guys like what we did here today, we have the scented hoodie, motionoutTV.com, where every dollar spent is 10 entries for a chance to win $50,000 in cash or the Kia Telluride. We sent this thing for you guys for this live stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. Let me know what you think about this whole live stream thing. If you want to see us go live from the shop, is there a piece of the rod hanging out? There's definitely bits.
Oh yeah, here's some.
How hot are they?
This is part of the case.
Yeah, I should have just kept it.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, that's a piece.
ring.
Yeah, that's the oil ring, but it's actually surprisingly cool. It actually surprised. Oh, yeah, that's hot.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah, if you,
oh, there it is.
if you would have kept
Oh,
it,
yeah.
if you would have kept it running, it would have been.
That thing is hot, big time.
A picture, a thumbnail of that. That's great. It's so cold outside right now, too. It's like steaming.
I think my skin burnt the grease right off of me.
Yeah. Well, you'll get that, I guess. Look, well, that's a rod bolt. Yeah. That's a piece of the, either that's a piece of the block.
Oh, listen.
Oh, is it
It's sizzling the oil off.
sizzling the oil? Yeah. Well, this rod is like blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was doing fine. If you guys like this live stream, should hit that like. MotionOnTV.com. Get entered for a chance to win the Telluride. I think.
Yeah.
It's time to go home.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it right here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and like I said, appreciate it. Links in the description for the giveaway. We sent this thing. We're supposed to sell at least 7 of the scented hoodies. I don't know. We probably did. These guys are good. We got 250 likes. Appreciate you guys watching. See you later.